Iron Man wasn't finished after Iron Man 2. Shane Black decided there was still some Iron Man fuel in the Iron Man tank, so we've got Iron Man 3. This has Ben Kingsley. We got our old friend Gwyneth Paltrow back. We've got Jon Favreau reprising his role as Happy.
Yep.
And we've got the arc reactor back in Robert Downey Jr.'s chest. You're surprised that I know the name of this. I can tell, yeah. So I know that you love this in theaters. It's out on Blu-ray. I know that you've already pre-ordered it and that you're waiting for your copy to arrive. So that's basically your review right there.
I love
Tell
this
me why
movie.
you love this movie.
I love this movie.
Tell everyone at home.
Because it's smart, and it's funny, and it's filled with superheroes, and you get more Iron Man than you can shake a stick at.
I'm the best.
The effects are pretty much flawless in this thing. There are actual thrilling sequences, like when Iron Man has to jump out of the jet. Air Force One has been exploded and broken, and people are falling out of it, and he asks Jarvis how many he can carry. Jarvis says 4, and there are 13 people falling to their death.
Jarvis.
Iron Man has to go and capture everybody, and he saves everybody, and that sequence is just amazing.
Remember that game called Barrel of Monkeys? That's what we're gonna do.
But I think the thing that really sends this movie over the top for me, spoiler alert, is Ben Kingsley playing an actor playing the Mandarin.
I wouldn't go in there for 20 minutes.
You know, you love the Ben Kingsley transformation of the Mandarin. I didn't like that because I felt like I could see it right from the start. And especially seeing the movie again, I felt like he's too serious. They're not taking advantage of his Ben Kingsley-ness. And so there's going to be some kind of twist and turn at some point. And if I wasn't...
see me coming.
I was totally right. I was like, oh, they're going to, of course, where he's going to reveal himself to be less than what he is seeming to be.
He's going to be a puppet for the real Mandarin, who is played by Guy Pearce, who I think also does a pretty phenomenal job in this movie. Although the idea of taking that Five Nightmares exploding humanoid kind of idea that Matt Fraction put into his comic book and interweaving it, I think that plays a little, you know, overtly comic booky, and that's a harder pill to swallow, I think, for people that aren't into the comic books.
You breathe fire? Okay.
And I have to say, the ending with all of the Iron Mans just feels like nerdgasm.
I love all
it's so
of
gross.
That. I know it's crazy. It's
too
really
gross.
hard to follow.
It's like an Iron Man orgy.
But if you dig action figures like I do, it is awesome to watch all of those different Iron Man creations flying and floating and flitting all over the place. I loved all of that stuff.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
We could want to see an even edgier, more adult Iron Man film in the future, just like we would like to see an edgier, more violent Wolverine movie.
Yes, I want that too.
But, you know, for all of the things that have to stand in the way in this consumer conglomerate kind of world that we live in, I think they did a slam dunk of a picture here with this movie. I loved Iron Man 3.
You should want more from Iron Man 3 and Iron Man 4 starring Ben Affleck.
Listen, and I think they did a fantastic job with the Blu-ray and the special features and the
really? I thought they were
transfer. I want more for sure, but I'm a big fan, and I definitely think this disc is worth collecting.
In this day and age, your special features should be awesome.
No, you get a bit of a gag reel, which isn't quite as funny as you want it to be.
Back to 1.
But you still get the behind-the-scenes kind of vibe on that. I like the featurettes.
It's like 11 minutes long.
I mean, one of my favorite things is that you get the one-shot with Peggy Carter, which absolutely, the Agent Carter one-shot in this thing, you know, it tips the hat to a potential series for her, and I think that would be phenomenal. She is, of course, the love interest for Captain America. You also get a little tease of Thor: The Dark World, which I'm getting more and more excited for.
You get a commercial on something you paid for. You're happy.
I'm happy. I like all of this stuff. I even like the preview for the new Iron Man and Hulk CG animated movie that they're working on.
Let your score reflect your love.
9.5. I love this.
5.
5? You're harsh.
Am I fired again?